Okay, welcome back. We're up to questions 55 to 58 of Acer's Purple Booklet, section 1. So we have this table that we need to contend with, which talks about various earnings across a number of years. With these tables, I suggest read obviously the axes, the heading, the notes, the sources, but don't bother actually looking at the numbers just yet. You can come back to them in the answers. So 55, a trend towards greater income equality between 1982 and 1993 to 94 would be indicated by. Now, to be perfectly honest, you don't even need to look at the table to answer this question. You just need to know a little bit of, math, statistics. Like, think about it. What does greater income equality means? Well, it means that everybody kind of sits in the middle around the mean for what they earn. So the really, really rich people at the top lose money, and they come down to the middle, and the poor people at the bottom gain money, and so they come to the middle. So the top and bottom converge to the middle, and that is exactly what D is. So the positive percentages for these two categories at the extremes converge. Again, just think of it using, day-to-day examples of, you've got your billionaires like your Jeff Bezos, your Bill Gates. There's so much income inequality in the world, especially in America. In order for America to have greater income equality, what would happen? Your Bill Gates, your Jeff Bezos, your Elon Musks, they would all need to pay higher taxes, and so therefore their net income comes down. And you would also need the poorer people to be lifted up, and so their net income comes up. So everybody comes to the middle, which is what D is. So you don't actually really need to go to the table to answer this one. It's always good just to kind of double check. The only thing you'd need to do is find out what the categories are, but that's just a bit of logic. Question 56. With reference to part-time employees only, between 1982 and 1993 to 4, there was a rise in the proportion of. So, just want to clarify some things. We're talking about part-time employees. We're talking about this date range, and we're talking about the rise. I know it's really obvious, and it's in the question, but it's important that you pay attention to what rises in this date range, not what falls, because if you look at what falls, if you look at the other types of employees, you're going to get the wrong answer. But basically this is pretty simple. The answer is A, males in the middle income range. The only difficult thing was figuring out what rose. 57. Okay, which of the following statements is correct according to the information? Between 1982 and 1993 to 4, so we're looking again at this date range, there was an increase in the proportion. So we're looking for things that are increasing, not decreasing. Again, super clear, super obvious thing, but make sure that you're looking at what is actually increasing. Don't just go there and look for any change, because it's going to be wrong. And it's very easy to do that when you're stressed and you're in an exam and you're rushing and you just want to get to the table and get to the numbers. Just really make sure you're answering the question that they are asking. And in this case, it is A, female employees earning less than 75%. 58. Again, these are all pretty straightforward, so I'm flying through them quite quickly. The answer is A, the period saw an increase in higher and lower incomes. You should be able to quite easily get that from the table. If not, comment down below and I will try to help you out. I can't obviously show you the table, so it's a bit hard to point out exactly where these numbers are, but it's pretty straightforward. Okay, and that was the end of that section. In the next video, we'll be talking about questions 59 to 64. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you have any extra questions or need help or anything like that, and I will see you in the next video.